Hi there. By the end of this video, we'll create a UI for our inventory. And when we click on an object in our scene, that object will be displayed in the inventory. For the UI, I'm going to use the RPG UI pack by Kenny's, and there'll be a link in description where you can find it. So I'll just add the PNGs. And inside here, we have our panels. So first, let me create a panel, and this is going to be our inventory. So we'll rename that. And I want to use this panel as my inventory panel. To be able to use it, I need to switch it to be a sprite. Click apply, and then I can drag that for the source image. Currently it's transparent. Change the color to non-transparent. And as you can see, it's being stretched right now, but I want it to be a fixed size. So let's go, and I'll switch it to be anchored at the bottom right, and set the width to be 250 and the height to be 360. Redo the anchor position, and this is how it looks right now. To get it to be a little bit sharper than what we have here, you want to switch the image type from simple to sliced, and we get this message: this image does not have a border. We need to go to our image, and inside here we need to go to the sprite editor. But as soon as we go to the sprite editor, we get a message saying that the 2D sprite package is not added. So let's go ahead and add 2D sprite package, and we can go to Window, Package Manager, and search for 2D sprite. So this is the one that we're looking for. Click install. After we finish installing, now the sprite editor should be available, and here it is. And you can see that there is some borders right here. We want to show which part we actually want to stretch. And the part that I want to stretch is the one that is just plain straight right here. So this will be the setup for my borders. Now I can click apply, and right away you can see that those changes were applied to our inventory panel, and it looks much sharper now. Now I can create the slots for my items in the inventory. So I can go UI, and I'll use an image. I'll use this image right here. So let's go here and switch it to Sprite 2D. Apply, back to the image, drag it right here. So this is going to be our slot. We can rename it to item slot. And to position this item in the inventory panel, what I'll do is use the grid layout. And that gives me the option of creating a grid from all those items. So the cell size, I'll set it to 50, a spacing of 5. Let's create a couple more duplicates of the items and see how that's going to look. There we have 4 items. And now let's tweak the padding so it would be a little bit more centered. So from the left, we'll do it about 16. And from the top, let's do 20. Inside this item slot, I'll also add another image. And this is going to be the image of our item. So let's stretch it to the size of the item slot, and we'll scale it down by 0.8, something like that. Now for our image, we need a carrot image, and we can find the images of the carrot in the nature kit. Instead of using a model, we'll just get the side view of the objects. Let's import those images, and inside here we can find the carrot. There's the carrot crop. Switch it to Sprite 2D. Apply, go to image, and we can add that image in here. And you can see that our carrot is stretched right now, so we can enable preserve aspect right here. That should scale our carrot. So now we can remove the other item slots and make this item slot as a prefab. So we just drop it here. And by default in our item slot, we'll disable the image. Go back. Also set the color to be semi-transparent so that you can see that it's empty currently. Now we can create 4 duplicates of the item slot, and we can go to our carrot crop. Inside here on touch, we will trigger an event, and let's call the event pickup. We'll pass in 1 argument, and it's going to be our object self. For now, the object that we're going to trigger this custom event on is going to be the first item slot. So we'll just use find game object, and the name that we're looking for is item slot. So we'll connect it in here. Go to our item slot prefab, and we'll add a flow machine here. Let's set it to be embedded, add a graph, remove the start and update events, and we'll add a custom event. It will be pickup, one argument. First, let's set our image color to be white, and then we want to get the child, which is going to be our image, and we want to set active. Pass in the transform as our object, and the value will be true. After that, we can destroy the item that we picked up. So game object destroy, connect it to the argument that we received, click play. And now if I click on a caret, you can see it disappears and it appears in our inventory. But if I click on the other ones, they don't change anything. And that's because the pickup logic should be happening on the inventory, and we need to iterate through the slots and figure out which one we want to put the caret in. And that's what we're gonna do in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, write in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.